New this morning, people who live in Park County and Fairplay are worried about a proposed asphalt mine. If it's allowed, it would impact businesses and the environment.
Our man of the mountains, Matt Renew, is in Park County this morning. Matt, there's a lot of concern, but county leaders say there's also a lot of inaccurate information about this mine going around.
Two big sides of this story, Corey and Jordan. One of the concerns residents have is this is already an aggregate mine, but this asphalt mine would operate in the same place but have bigger impacts on both the environment and traffic, all right next to houses and the town of Fairplay. But the county says this is still early in the process, and they're encouraging people to go to public meetings so they can learn more about it and mitigation efforts that could reduce the impacts of the mine.
North of Fairplay, it's pretty quiet around Tabby and Paula Masters' home.
We moved here for the views that we have. We moved here for the quiet.
But it might not be for much longer.
A lot of folks, unfortunately, haven't heard about it at all.
They've lived next to an aggregate mine for years without any problems until they saw a public notice requesting the site be used to mine and produce asphalt.
The proposal for the asphalt and concrete plant comes with a lot more concerns as far as the pollutants that we would be exposed to, the noise that comes from that, the light pollution that would come from that.
A mine that would be close to homes and less than a mile from Fairplay and its schools.
Just a few hundred feet from our house here, and about a mile to the school.
Which is why a growing number of people around here say that mine would be bad for business and the environment while adding a lot more truck traffic to rural roads.
It's going to detour the businesses out of town and the locals out of town, and even the tourists that come here to enjoy this area.
We had people opposing it before county even took an application.
But Park County Director of Operations Mike Smith says the county just received the application and people might not have all the information yet.
Part of this process is we're talking to the applicant, trying to find out what their operation's going to be, how they're going to affect traffic, water quality, air quality.
He says if it's approved, truck traffic would actually be reduced because their asphalt would be local and cost less.
So we get some of our county roads paved, we get driveways paved, parking lots paved.
Which is why he says residents need to attend upcoming Park County public meetings.
Due to the sensitive nature and location and the operation hours and stuff like that, it was really important for us to get public input.
Something Paul and Tabby are also asking people to do.
We've been standing outside the local stores, just spreading awareness.
Gathering more than 1,000 signatures to oppose a mine they say, if approved, would have them hitting the asphalt.
Unfortunately, we will feel the need to move because we don't want to live 300 feet from an asphalt plant.
And there is a public meeting coming up tomorrow at the Park County offices in Fairplay. The Planning Commission will be going over that application. If they approve it, then it moves on to the county commissioners. Residents who are opposing this asphalt mine say they've collected more than 1,000 signatures. Another concern they have, they say this asphalt would go to Summit County projects, increasing truck traffic over Hoosier Pass, which would make that more dangerous. Corey, Jordan, but as we heard, the county says they're planning on keeping that asphalt here in Park County, which would actually reduce truck traffic and lower the price of projects here in the county. So a lot of sides here that need to go over this information to figure out exactly what's happening.
Yeah, given the fact that so much of that is going around, this is why those special meetings are incredibly important. All right, Matt, thank you.